Personal reading alert, shootingstar11. All right, this client wants to know what's going on with their love life. Upcoming, shuffle the deck a few times. So here's what's going to come up from Cries of the Soul deck. While I was shuffling, I already saw some protective shells. So you may still have a little bit of a difficult time trusting with your love life, and that's okay, that's normal. You haven't exactly been able to trust past partners the way that you desire to, or you've been able to, and you're kind of taking a new journey with love. So the question about your love life, 3:17 on the timer, and threes are very significant for you. Pay attention to them, especially if you hear songs where it's like the time is 3 o'clock, or you see threes in the hour or the minutes of time, and a song piques your interest. It may be trying to tell you something. This next relationship that you're going to jump into, or you're going to get involved with, is going to feel like a very different journey, because it is. Because this is a different opportunity at love than what you've been expecting. So shooting star 11, let's see what's up and coming. Your higher self has been trying to reach you. There is a reason, confirmation. There is a reason you've been seeing a lot more numbers lately. There is something you're being prepared for. So I've already seen Justice on the bottom of the deck multiple times and the Emperor reversed. And I just saw the Two of Cups try to peek its way out. So you do have a new relationship coming to you in the next 3 to 6 months. This is in the next cycle. And again, it's very different from your previous and past relationships. Now, it's not going to be roses and butterflies all the time. It's not perfect. Perfection does not exist. However, it will teach you about fulfilling the cups of others before yours is completely filled. This is going to be a great mirrored relationship, a great reflection for you. What do you deserve in a relationship? What do you pour out and what do you get back? Are you being replenished? Are you being properly replenished? Is there friendship? Is there admiration? So right now we've got a 4, a 5, a 10. These cards are signifying something to you. You've got the 10 of Cups reversed, you've got the 5 of Cups, and then you've got the 4 of Cups. And with these protective shells, you may want to instinctively treat this upcoming relationship in the next cycle like all of your other ones, and your higher self and your spirit team is encouraging you not to overthink this and not treat it the same as every other relationship. Because it's going to teach you. This is like, it's not negative, but it's going to teach you a lot that you didn't see before. Because you were not being replenished. So this is very good news. And your spirit team is encouraging you to take this slow because you're going to want to move quick. Take it slow, get to know each other. Feel out this situation. This relationship, it's almost coming off like this is not end all be all forever. But this is a good relationship that's healthy enough to teach you what strong boundaries to have and give and take. As in knowing your limits of when you're giving more than what you're getting. The equalness and equal reciprocal. Why is that word struggling to come out? The equal give and take in the relationship. Now, it's almost signifying like you may date this person for a time, but it's not like an engagement, a marriage, long-term commitment. But it's showing that you get involved for a little, like at least a couple months with this individual. But it's not a waste of time. This is like a very good learning interaction. It's like this person's put into your existence to teach you, to show you. But it's not putting themselves into your existence to cause toxicity or damage. It's to expand. This is to expand you further. But this is not end all be all. So it's giving like dating. It's giving you're going to go on several dates, really get to know this person, spend quite a bit of time. this person is like, they're going to want to rush it. That's how you're going to know who this is. They're going to want to rush things. And it may signal to you that this person is sort of love bombing you. Part of this is completely and utterly genuine. This is kind of how this person operates. But there's going to be something you figure out about this. I know what it is, but again, your guides are telling me this is something for you to learn. They want you to learn because of what's coming after this. After this interaction, where it seems like for a cycle, you're going to be kind of dibble-dabbling your toes into getting out there again. And then this is when you meet this person. What happens after this person is like, could be, should you choose it, your end-all be-all. Whether you believe in marriage or not, I'm not saying like that. But this is someone you could spend your entire life with, that you absolutely adore and they adore you. But there's a couple things you need to see beforehand. But again, this is not screaming toxicity. So there are going to be some key indicators for you to see. So your guides are also kind of like suggesting, because this is how this is set up, don't get involved in such an intimate and close personal way that you lose yourself in it. Confirmation. Because the more time you spend with this person, again, it's giving a couple months, you're going to see these indicators. You're going to also put up these boundaries. And this is probably going to be one of the first relationships where you, or even the dating pool, where you're really putting up strong protective shells, but strong boundaries. This is going to give you a taste of learning how to set boundaries and keep them. It's almost giving like remembering your worth. You've been like kind of working towards this for so long, and you've been doing such a good job. It's like now you're going to get the illumination of like just a couple little things that will make that next relationship, that end all be all, extremely magical and fulfilling and a lot easier because of what you put up while you're kind of going through this process, if that makes sense. And I really want to tell you what they are, but this is for you to discover. It's part of this evolution. It's part of this journey that you've been on. It's part of learning to trust yourself and your intuition and have the confidence in what you see and what you know, regardless of what people tell you, regardless of gaslighting, regardless of what people present to the public, the world, to you upon meeting them. This is a very good, almost like test of your intuition. But again, it's not a negative test. This will be fulfilling in several different ways, but not fulfilling for the long run. Your guides want you to know that. This is not end all be all, but what comes after it is, should you choose it. Alright, so what else do you need to know? Because you do have a very exciting love life after this upcoming connection. But again, these are your choices. This is free will. You could change this at any time. Gold lining. Yeah. It's really going to cast light on a couple shadows that you just needed to see a little bit, that you need to work on. It's your higher self showing you the way. So that what comes in the future is not so it's almost like so no one fumbles it off of stupid shit. 3:27 on the timer. So no one fumbles it with stupidity, like ignorance, immaturity, miscommunication, like things like that don't need to be there, because it's not rooted in you. It's surface level. It's not rooted in you or this partner. It just needs to like cleanse its way out, if that makes sense. It needs to cleanse its way out. Dogs are going to be relevant as well for some reason. You're going to be asked to take a leap of faith. Not just with these boundaries, not just with this person you're going to be kind of interacting with, that you're going to come across or meet or whatever, or start dating. But the leap of faith also comes with that next person. And 11 is here. The universe is setting you up for success. Think of it that way. You need to understand this is setting you up for success. Holding space for love. Balance again. They're asking you to balance a lot. Head and heart. Balancing the head and the heart here. This will kind of like launch you through this journey you've been on. and keep you along your path that you're kind of destined for, in a way. It's like a goal. Let's go to part 2.